Hey, I'm the Jazz and Blues Audiophile back at you once again for another video. And listen, the last video I did was in French because I'm Francophone after all. I'm from Quebec and I'm a French Canadian. So on occasion, you're gonna get a video in French. Now, I had to do a little video in French because I had to speak about this whole coronavirus crap that's going on, which is not fun for anybody. Every day that goes by, we're just a little bit more and more secluded into our homes. We're being denied, access to, well, pretty much everywhere we used to go. The bars are closed, the restaurants are closed, you name it, movie houses are closed. Everything's closed, or closing, or soon to close, or about to be banned. This is a little bit shitty, It's a little bit, could be a little bit depressing, but you can't let it get you down. This is my message as a jazz and blues nut. One of the best things we got to still keep us going, is music. And music can help you go through some very tough times in life. I know because I've experienced it personally. The toughest times in my life, it was music that got me through, that helped me to hang on, to hang in there while the going was getting pretty dang tough. Now, this is why I'm saying, listen to some good jazz. It can never do you any harm. Listen to some real music. A lot of people think that what's playing on the radio is where it's at. No. Jazz is where it's at. It's where it's always been at. But it's just that people got away from it. Time to get back to it. But anyway, this is just a little video I want to make. Maybe the Anglophone version of what I said in French earlier. We have to, in these times of difficulty where we mostly have to stay at home and try and limit our movements and all this, we have to encourage ourselves. We have to see this. I'm going to tell you the way I like to see this is in a military fashion. We have to realize now that the world is at war. Basically, we are at war. The enemy is not a physical enemy, it's an invisible enemy, it's a virus. But we've had several wars like this in the past with viruses. And we've had bloody, horrible wars like the First and Second World War, which were not against viruses, but against real people who killed you with real bullets. And so we've been through a lot before as a group, as a whole, as humanity, if you want. And we have to encourage ourselves and say, hey, we're going to get through this one too. This is just another kind of war, but it's another war. Unfortunately, we get attacked sometimes when it's us, not ourselves, attacking ourselves with stupidity, and making war just for all kinds of reasons against one another, human beings, killing other human beings, which is insane. Sometimes viruses come and do that for us, which is nice. So we have to do it this way. We have to see ourselves as soldiers that will fight this thing. We have to take the precautions, the measures that are at our disposal, whatever they may be, sanitary or otherwise. We try and follow as much as possible the leadership, especially here in Quebec. We've got great leadership on this. We've got our Prime Minister, François Legault, giving us some great leadership and giving us pretty much a rundown of what the situation every day. And on the other hand, we've got a Prime Minister in Ottawa is a complete fool, a complete disgrace to this country. I have to say, I'm absolutely, completely, I find it just shameful to see this guy called Justin Trudeau who dared show his face in politics. He should get out, as far as I'm concerned, and never show his sad face again in politics. That's how bad of a leader he is. That's how much of a non-leader this guy is. I mean, he's gone too far. I mean, he's already gone too far in his just his inability to govern anything. So please, Mr. Trudeau, do us a favor and resign. Quit and go back to being a drama teacher or whatever. But do this country a favor. Anyway, sorry, I don't want to get too political here. But this is too much for me. I can't take this guy. But anyhow, my message to you is this, quite simply. During the Second World War, A lot of young men and many young women. Some of them volunteered. Some of them, it was conscription. They didn't have any choice. They had to go. But they went overseas and they were met with a barrage of bullets that killed them. And it killed these people. These men were 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. In the ripe young age, they died. They gave their lives. And they were slaughtered just like, it was like a massacre in some cases, you know. And I say, you know, there was millions and millions and millions who paid with their lives. I don't think we're going to see numbers with the coronavirus as big as what we saw during the Second World War or during the First World War. I don't think so. I hope not. But one way or another, we're in a fight. Humanity's always been in some kind of a fight for survival, one way or another. Years and hundreds of years ago, we were surviving just to eat, just to get dressed, just to get some shelter. Now we've got life easy. So this is why I think people are panicking and making a psychodrama out of this, because we've had it so easy in the last 100 years or so, or maybe less than that, maybe in the last 60 or 70 years or so. We've had it so easy ever since the invention of electricity, and then all the technology that followed because of the existence of electricity that made our life so easy, so comfortable, that we didn't die in our sleep, that we didn't die a horrible death from some stupid little disease that because of the advances of medicine and all this, that now we've had it so easy for so long that when something rough comes along like this coronavirus crap, everybody goes psycho, they go crazy, and they rush off and buy toilet paper. No. Don't rush off and buy toilet paper. Leave some for other people. I mean, we're not going to run out of toilet paper. I don't think so. There's not going to be a huge deficiency in toilet paper. I don't think so. Again, the worst thing would be to cede to panic. We can't cede to panic. Don't cede to panic. Put yourself a nice jazz record like Duke Ellington, Take the A-Train, who's playing in the background right here. Take the A-Train with Duke and relax. Have a glass of wine. Whatever. Have a glass of water. Relax. Take it easy. We'll get through this. Okay? We're going to get through this. Everybody's going to get through it. Well, not everybody's going to get through it. Let's be realists. Not everybody's going to get through it. Some people are going to die. As in any war, there are some people that die. Nothing we can do about that. But the thing is, we're going to die also. I'm going to die. Me. Your very own Jazz and Blues audiophile. What a tragedy. I'm going to die someday. Maybe it's going to be coronavirus. Maybe it's not going to be coronavirus. Maybe I'll die when I'm 89 years old or whatever. Nobody knows the hour or the day of their death. All we know is we can't avoid it. It's going to come. And I think that one of the things that's happening with this coronavirus is people have not made their peace with death. They have not accepted the fact that they are mortal and that they are going to pass away someday of something. And I think that this coronavirus media frenzy, because now the media are happy because this is all they can talk about. Now they've got no other subject, or almost, but the coronavirus, and they're happy because now they don't have to focus on anything else. And the media, you know, they put this front and center now. And so you can't avoid, if you turn on the radio, the television, or you look at the newspapers, or you look at the internet, you've got coronavirus all over the damn place, everywhere. You can't step out your house without hearing somebody talking about coronavirus. So this puts us right in front of our mortality, our fragility, and the fact that, hey, yeah, we can die anytime, any day, we don't know. But, folks, it's always been that way. Even before coronavirus, you can die any day, any hour, any second. Your heart can just stop. Or you can get run over by a car, or you could slip on something, hit your head, and boom, it's gone. It's over. You're dead. This is part of life. This is part of the tragedy of life. We have no choice. We're part of it. We're partakers. We participate in it. I'm alive. You're alive. I didn't ask to be alive. Neither did you. But we are here. We're alive. And because we're alive, we're also going to die. Make your peace with it, man. Make with peace with it. I don't know how you're going to make your peace with it. I know how I've made my peace with it. But everybody has to face that and make his peace with it. And this pandemic, whatever they want to call it, I think it gives us an opportunity to make our peace with death, but not to get overly discouraged. Hey, we're still alive, we're still living, everybody's, pretty much everything is still okay. The nuclear bombs have not gone off. So, fight on the good fight. And as I always say, don't forget to put on some good music on your turntable or on your CD player or whatever, like this guy here.
Don't get around much anymore.
Don't get around much anymore. Duke Ellington, I mean, can we say that? We don't get around much anymore. Nobody gets around much anymore. And Duke, he's got just the tune for it. Don't get around much anymore. Duke Ellington and his big band. Put on some good jazz and jazz on. I'm the Jazz and Blues Audiophile. Be talking to you a little bit later. Bye-bye.